I'd like to call the meeting to order. Roll call of aldermen.
Alderman Hazel.
Here.
Alderman Kinsella.
Here.
Alderwoman Pusa. Here. Alderman Bittner. Alderman Randall.
Here.
Alderman Tyler.
Here.
Alderman Anthony.
Here.
Alderman Ovian.
Here.
Alderwoman Schaefer.
Here.
Alderman Dintelman.
Here.
Alderman Gah.
Here.
Alderwoman Steele.
Here.
Alderman Wygant.
Here.
Alderman Elmore.
Here.
Alderman Wigington.
Here.
Alderman Barfield.
Barfield and Bittner are excused. Roll call of department heads.
City Treasurer Hart.
Here.
City Attorney Horner.
Here.
Police Chief Bill Clay.
Here.
Fire Chief Tom Poor.
Here.
Finance Director Jamie Matrit. City Engineer Tim Gregowitz. Director of Maintenance Ken Vaughn.
Here.
Human Resource Director Sherry Salvatore. Director of Parks and Recreation Debbie Belleville. Health and Housing Interim Director Jeff Heidorn. Director of Public Works Jason Poole. Director of Wastewater Royce Carlisle.
Here.
Director of Economic Development Anissa McCaskill. Director of Library Leander Spearman.
Here.
I guess there's everybody. Man, we got a full house. Okay, at this time, ladies and gentlemen, I would ask those who are able, if you'd please stand and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. Before I ask if anyone has anything for public participation, in case we ever had to leave this chamber, because we have a few new faces here tonight, we have a number of police here usually every night, but more tonight than usual. If we ever had to leave for smoke or fire, and we follow the fire chief, right? You go outside to the two doors. We ask that you would, if able, cross the street, meet in front of the courthouse sign so we can check with everybody to make sure that everybody's friends and people they were with got out okay. If we had a storm, the city staff will show you the doorway right across from the city clerk's office, across the lobby floor. We'll go down the basement here if we ever had to seek shelter. Don't forget, gentlemen and ladies from the if you speak tonight, if you would come up and speak, please speak into the microphone. Aldermen, also please use your mics so that everything picks up fine. We have no public hearing this evening, so I'd officially now open up public participation if anyone has anything they would like to address the council with. Anyone? Hearing none, I will close public participation. We have no presentations, recognitions, or appointments tonight, so we'll go into the regular part of the meeting, approval of the minutes. I ask for a motion to approve the City Council meeting minutes of December 3rd, 2018. Alderman Pusa, second by Schaefer. Any additions or corrections to the minutes? All in favor of receiving and filing signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Claims, payroll, and disbursements. I'd ask for a motion to approve the claims and disbursements in the amount of $1,149,816.65 and the payroll in the amount of $888,760.11. Do I hear a motion? Motion by Wigington, second by Gah. Any additions or corrections to the claims, payroll, disbursements? Hearing none, roll call.
Hazel.
Aye.
Kinsella.
Aye.
Pusa. Randall. Tyler. Anthony. Ovian. Schaefer. Dintelman.
Aye.
Gah.
Aye.
Steele. Wygant. Elmore.
Aye.
Wigington.
Aye.
Motion carries. I'd ask for a motion to approve, receive and file the Treasurer's Report from October/November 2018 and the Statement of Cash and Investment Report October/November 2018. Motion by Randall, seconded by Pusa. Any additions or corrections to that? All in favor of receiving and filing those two reports signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Oral reports. I'd ask for a motion coming from administration to approve the purchase of 5 police interceptor SUVs for a total cost of $163,975 from Morrow Brothers Ford. Motion by Hazel, second by Steele. Any discussion on that purchase? Roll call.
Kinsella.
Aye.
Pusa. Randall. Tyler. Anthony. Ovian. Schaefer. Dintelman. Gah.
Aye.
Steele. Wygant. Elmore. Wigington. Hazel.
Aye.
Motion carries. Health and Housing, Alderman Pusa.
Do you want to read the first four in,
Yes.
can we read the first four at one time?
Nobody has a problem with that. Yeah. And then we also said that you can just note that the VIN number is listed in the,
I would like to make a motion that 11-B1, 11-B2, 11-B3, and 11-B4 be read as title only together.
okay. We have a motion, we have a second to read them as a group. Why don't you just go ahead and we'll just say that 11B1 in your motion, Jane, would be it's scrapping, a motion to approve scrapping a 2003 Taurus, Ford Taurus. B2 is a motion to approve scrapping a 2000 Ford Taurus. 11B3 would be a motion to approve scrapping a 2004 Dodge Dakota. And a motion 11B4 would be a motion to approve scrapping a 2003 Crown Victoria. As stated in your packet, the VIN numbers are in there. All these vehicles have very, very high mileage. 2 of them will have to tow to the graveyard, and the other ones probably will barely make it. They're just really old and really pretty beat up. So we have a motion to scrap those 4. Do I hear a second? Second by Schaefer. Any further discussion on that motion coming from Health and Housing? Roll call.
Pusa.
Aye.
Randall. Tyler. Anthony. Ovian. Schaefer. Dintelman. Gah.
Aye.
Steele. Wygant. Elmore. Wiggington. Hazel. Kinsella.
Motion for those 4 items passed. This is time, Jane, you got one more there? Oh, I'd ask for a motion to table
you wanna
that
table
particular
that?
one. And I don't know if he had a chance to tell you yet, Carl explained, we caught something in the draft that we need to change.
Okay.
So, and we're still working with the schools.
Do we need a motion to table it?
I'd
then?
ask for a motion to
I'll make
table.
a motion to table 11-B5.
Motion by Alderman Pusa, second by Hazel. All in favor of tabling that item on the agenda signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. We go on to the next page. Finance Committee, Alderman Kinsella.
On behalf of the Finance Committee, I make a motion to approve a development agreement with Belleville Community Development Corporation for 313 South 9th Street, parcel number 0828.0.107-1009, and 315 South 9th Street, parcel number 08-28.0-107-011, and includes donations of lots and $5,000 from TIF 3, and I so move.
Motion by Alderman Kinsella, second by Alderman Schaefer. Do I hear any discussion on 11C1? It's been talked about, I think, in committee pretty thoroughly. Roll call.
Randall. Tyler. Anthony. Ovian. Schaefer. Dintelman. Gah.
Aye.
Steele. Wygant. Elmore. Wiggington. Hazel. Kinsella.
Aye.
Pusa.
I think I'm going to abstain because I'm on the board of directors.
Very good, I understand that, okay. Motion carries. At this time, Alderman Kinsella, you want to go to the next item?
Make a motion to approve the budget amendment as recommended by the Finance Director.
Motion by Alderman Kinsella, do I hear a second by Alderman Gah? Do I hear discussion on that item? Roll call.
Tyler. Anthony. Ovian. Schaefer. Dintelman. Gah.
Aye.
Steele. Wygant. Elmore. Wiggington. Hazel. Kinsella.
Aye.
Pusa.
Aye.
Randall.
Motion carries. And last one, Alderman Kinsella.
I make a motion to approve the 2018 tax levy.
Motion by Alderman Kinsella, do I hear a second? Second by Alderman Schaefer, do I hear any discussion? I think we went over it. I think it's very, very minimal, almost not a raise at all, just, what is it, Jamie? 0.30% is all we're raising it this year. So it's, we did not require a public hearing far under that limitation. If there's no further questions on the tax levy for this next year, I'd ask for a roll call.
Anthony. Ovian. Schaefer. Dintelman. Gah.
Aye.
Steele. Wygant.
Aye.
Elmore.
Aye.
Wiggington.
Aye.
Hazel.
Aye.
Kinsella.
Aye.
Pusa.
Aye.
Randall.
Aye.
Tyler.
Motion carries. Ordinance and Legal Committee, Alderman Wiggington.
11-D, on behalf of Ordinance and Legal Committee, I'd like to make a motion to approve an ordinance amending Article 15, Land Usage of the Revised Code of Ordinances of the City of Belleville by adding Chapter 164, Infill Development Program. So moved.
Motion by Alderman Wiggington, second by Alderman Pusa. Do I hear discussion on this proposed ordinance? Roll call.
Ovian. Schaefer.
Aye.
Dintelman.
Aye.
Gah.
Aye.
Steele. Wygant.
Aye.
Elmore.
Aye.
Wiggington.
Aye.
Hazel.
Aye.
Kinsella.
Aye.
Pusa.
Aye.
Randall.
Aye.
Tyler. Anthony.
Motion carries. Alderman Wiggington.
11-D2, on behalf of Ordinance and Legal Committee, I'd like to make a motion to approve an ordinance amending Title 11, Business Regulations, Chapter 119, Healing Arts and Massage Services, Section 119.99, Penalty of the Revised Code of Ordinances of the City of Belleville, Illinois. So moved.
Motion by Alderman Wiggington. Do I hear a second? Second by Alderman Pusa. Do I hear discussion? Roll call on this ordinance.
Schaefer.
Aye.
Dintelman.
Aye.
Gah.
Aye.
Steele. Wygant.
Aye.
Elmore.
Aye.
Wiggington.
Aye.
Hazel.
Aye.
Kinsella.
Aye.
Pusa.
Aye.
Randall.
Aye.
Tyler. Anthony.
Aye.
Ovian.
Motion carries. Alderman Wiggington.
11-D3, on behalf of Ordinance and Legal Committee, I'd like to make a motion to approve an ordinance amending Title III Administration, Chapter 31, Officials and Employees, General Administration, Section 31.01, Section .017, C2, C1, and Section 31.017, D7, Policy Prohibiting Sexual Harassment of the Revised Code, Revised Ordinance of the City of Belleville. So moved.
Motion by Alderman Wiggington, second by Alderman Schaefer. As you know, this was to reflect the state changes, right, Garrett?
It's consistent.
To make it consistent with Illinois law, okay? We have a motion and we have a second for this ordinance adjustment. Roll call.
Dintelman.
Aye.
Gah.
Aye.
Steele. Wygant.
Aye.
Elmore.
Aye.
Wiggington.
Aye.
Hazel.
Aye.
Kinsella.
Aye.
Pusa.
Aye.
Randall.
Aye.
Tyler. Anthony. Ovian. Schaefer.
Aye.
Motion carried. Last one, Alderman Wiggington.
11-D4, on behalf of Ordinance and Legal Committee, I'd like to make a motion to approve an ordinance amending Title 9, General Regulations, Chapter 94, Parks and Recreation, Section 94.01T, Park Regulations, with the revised ordinances of the City of Belleville, Illinois. So moved.
Motion by Alderman Wiggington, second by Alderman Schaefer. Any discussion on this change? Roll call.
Gah.
Aye.
Steele. Wygant.
Aye.
Elmore.
Aye.
Wiggington.
Aye.
Hazel.
Aye.
Kinsella.
Aye.
Pusa.
Aye.
Randall. Tyler. Anthony. Ovian. Schaefer.
Aye.
Dintelman.
Aye.
Motion carries. The fact that we have so many policemen in the house tonight, this ordinance just made it illegal to drink in Southside Park. So in 10 days, that will be law, and you can request, a group could make a request to have a special event there, which could still be considered, but as much discussion with Chief Clay and Assistant Chief Icekant, we've just decided it's long overdue, so we presented that. So just so you all know, that's just been approved. We move on. Planning, I'd ask for a motion from the Planning Commission. Ed?
On behalf of the Planning Commission, I'd like to make a motion on 11-E1, empty space storage, C. Richard Bernier, site plan and architectural elevations for a commercial storage facility at 25 Royal Heights Center, parcel number 08-08.0-202-004, located on a .51 acre C2 heavy commercial district zone parcel. The Planning Commission recommended approval of the site plan.
We have a motion by Alderman Dillman, second by Alderman Schaefer. Do I hear discussion on this recommendation from the Planning Commission? Roll call.
Steele. Wygant.
Aye.
Elmore.
Aye.
Wiggington.
Aye.
Hazel.
Aye.
Kinsella.
Aye.
Pusa.
Aye.
Randall. Tyler. Anthony. Ovian. Schaefer.
Aye.
Dintelman.
Aye.
Gah.
Aye.
Motion carries. At this time, I'd like to take these separate, but I'd like to, there's a couple of recommendations come from the Board of Fire and Police Commission. I'd like to ask for a motion to approve the promotion of Sergeant Mark Kranig to Lieutenant and Detective Daniel Collins to Sergeant, effective 12:01 a.m. on January 8th, 2019. Motion by Wiggington, second by Anthony. I should have let him do it as the chairperson. We have a motion and we have a second. Any discussion? Roll call.
Wygant.
Aye.
Elmore.
Aye.
Wiggington.
Aye.
Hazel.
Aye.
Kinsella.
Aye.
Pusa.
Aye.
Randall.
Aye.
Tyler. Anthony. Ovian. Schaefer. Dintelman.
Aye.
Gah.
Aye.
Steele.
Motion carries. Chief, you want to introduce these two gentlemen?
Sergeant Crane right down here, and this is his new one. I always like to do that at the age. This is Detective Dan Collins. He'll be going to Sergeant. He'll get his gold badge here shortly. I'm very proud of these folks. At the rate that this guy's going, he'll be chief
He says he knows better.
So we are very blessed to have them. I mean, they do a really stellar job for us. Both of these guys have worked in investigations, they've been on major case for us, so they just done an excellent job. So I'm very happy to have them on board. And we were exchanging a badge of hand for that. Sign with you. You'll like this the best. So, again, thank you guys.
Gentlemen, we congratulate you and thank you. Okay, next I would ask for a motion to approve a new hire, a probationary officer, Philip Conley, effective December 18th at 12:01 a.m. 2018. So that'll be in just a few hours. Do I hear a motion? Motion by Schaefer, second by Gah. Do I hear any discussion on hiring this gentleman, this probationary officer, Philip Conley? Roll call.
Elmore.
Aye.
Wiggington.
Aye.
Hazel.
Aye.
Kinsella.
Aye.
Pusa.
Aye.
Randall.
Aye.
Tyler. Anthony.
Aye.
Ovian.
Aye.
Schaefer.
Aye.
Dintelman.
Aye.
Gah.
Aye.
Steele. Wygant.
Aye.
Motion carries. Chief, you wanted to just at least introduce him?
He's a good shot on coming up. He's currently a police officer at the Belleville Police Department in West Virginia. Is that right? 6 years in the Air Force. So he already brings experience to us. He's a lateral. So that's going to help us. Hopefully, we won't have to send him to the academy. We did get a spot for him just in case, but we've also put in for the waiver for us. I'm happy to have him on board.
And I will see you tomorrow morning to swear you in, so congratulations. The next motion I will ask for is a motion to give the department and the chief the permission to officially move forward on hiring 4 new probationary officers, Joel Rush, Claudia Gallegos, is that right? Gallegos? Okay. Delane Wilburn and Justin Nola, effective March 4th, 2019. These were approved by the Fire and Police Commission, and we had to reserve the spots in the academy. We've been fighting to get spots, but these 4 will help us greatly get caught up from the large number of retirements this past year. So we're making some strides. Do I hear a motion to allow this? Motion by Hazel, second by Pusa. Any discussion on this recommendation? Roll call.
Wiggington.
Aye.
Hazel.
Aye.
Kinsella.
Aye.
Pusa.
Aye.
Randall. Tyler. Anthony. Ovian. Schaefer.
Aye.
Dintelman.
Aye.
Gah.
Aye.
Steele. Wygant.
Aye.
Elmore.
Aye.
Motion carries. We have a pretty long list of communications. Is there any one of them that you want broken out, or can our dear clerk read them as a group?
Him as a group.
No problem?
We can discuss.
Huh?
We can discuss though, right?
Yeah, if you have something you want to discuss, but if there's no problem, if you want to pull one out for a vote, that's fine, but I think we'll go ahead and let them proceed as a group. Okay,
Ready?
let's go
All right.
ahead.
12A, Divas Night Out 2019, request from Belleville Main Street to approve the Divas Night Out 2019, March through December 2019, third Thursday of the month, 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. On August 15, 2019, requesting street closure of the first block of North Church from East Main Street to the alley, use of Gaslight Park, electricity for music, trash toters, no parking signs, and barricades as requested. 12B, Sparkle Suds and Sweets Walk 2919, request from Belleville Main Street to approve the Sparkle Suds and Sweets Walk Saturday, February 9th, 2019, 4 p.m. to 7 p.m., no street closures or city services requested. 12C, Lucky Leprechaun 5K 3/16/19, request from Belleville Main Street to approve the Lucky Leprechaun 5K Saturday, March 16th, 2019, 9 a.m. to 10:30 a.m., rolling street closures 9 a.m. to 10:30 a.m., additional request of police officers, barricades, and no parking signs. 12D, St. Pat's Block Party 3/16/19, request from Belleville Main Street to approve the St. Pat's Block Party Saturday, March 16th, 2019, 12 p.m. to 5 p.m., street closure request of East Main Street between Jackson Street and Charles Street, first block of North Church Street from East Main Street to Alley, and first block of South High Street from East Main Street to East Washington, immediately after parade until 6 p.m. Additional request of police officers, barricades, no parking signs, sewing machine drop-off signage at parking lot at corner of South High Street and East Washington, electrical panels, trash holders, picnic tables, use of Gaslight Park, and cleanup by Public Works. 12E, Home Brew and Music Walk 4/27/19, request from Belleville Main Street to approve the Home Brew and Music Walk Saturday up to April 27, 2019, 4 p.m. to 10 p.m., no street closures or city services requested. 12F, Old Town Farmers Market 2019, request from Belleville Main Street to approve the Old Town Farmers Market every Saturday, May 4th, 2019 through November 2nd, 2019, 7:30 a.m. to 12 p.m., street closure request, first block of South Charles between East Main and East Washington, 6:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. Additional request of city-owned parking lots on the northwest and northeast corners of South Charles Street and East Washington Street for vendors as necessary. Additional request of barricades, trash toters, and porta potty. 12G, Twilight Camp, 6/17/19 through 6/21/19. Request from Boy Scouts of America, Greater St. Louis Area Council to host a Twilight Camp, June 17th through June 21st, 2019, 4 p.m. to 9 p.m., utilizing Bicentennial Park. 12H, Craft Beer Walk, 6/15/19. Request from Belleville Main Street to approve the Craft Beer Walk Saturday, June 15th, 2019, 4 p.m. to 8 p.m., no street closures or city services requested. 12I, Sizzling Summer Sidewalk Sale, 7/27/19 and 7/28/19. Request from Belleville Main Street to approve the Sizzling Summer Sidewalk Sale, Saturday, July 27th, 2019, and Sunday, July 28th, 2019, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. No street closures or city services requested. 12J, Art and Wine Walk, 11/2/19. Request from Belleville Main Street to approve the Art and Wine Walk, Saturday, November 2nd, 2019, 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. No street closures or city services requested. 12K, Old Town Farmers Market Pop-Ups, 2019. Request from Belleville Main Street to approve the Old Town Farmers Market Pop-Ups 2 Saturdays a month in January, February, March, April, November, and December 2019. Use of the city-owned parking lot on the northeast corner of East Washington and South Charles. No street closure or city services requested. 12L, Fire Department Open House 4/6/19. Request to hold the annual Fire Department Open House Saturday, April 6, 2019, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at 1125 South Illinois Street.
I'd ask for any discussion first of all.
12D, the St. Pat's Block Party. This is the same day as the parade, of course. It says that right in this request, and we've talked about it in traffic before, and I know we're about to talk about it in traffic again. The parade, doesn't it start before noon?
Parade starts at
Parade
10.
starts at 11.
11 or
Parade
10.
starts at 11?
Mm-hmm.
And the street closure starts at 12?
It starts immediately following the parade.
Okay, so this 12 to 5 stuff?
This is strictly for the block party. This has nothing to do with the parade.
That's a separate issue?
Totally separate. It's ran by a separate organization.
Okay, right, all right, and we don't have their request yet.
Correct.
And have we made any administrative changes to this day yet?
No, I mean, you,
In regards to,
When the streets get closed and barricaded and all that, last year we had some issues that we brought up in traffic. Yeah, we did.
no, I mean,
But now,
I can
what-
tell you the
what-
block party is shortened. They were 8 PM last year. They've shortened it to 5 o'clock. So that in itself will shorten the amount of time the streets are closed. As far as the parade itself goes, you know, usually they'll set the barricades up right at almost 11 o'clock when the parade starts.
Okay. We'll just discuss it more in traffic, I guess, and see if there's any.
I mean, nothing officially came to me after that meeting, and
Yeah,
then Jenny
I hadn't heard
reviews-
anything.
She sits down with every organization like this, and they have a planning meeting, and nothing was,
Last year, we had a lot of cars still driving up and down East and Main. And we didn't have streets closed, and there were kids running everywhere with cars that, you know, I'm not talking about cars in the parade, I'm talking about cars just pulling out and dropping off kids, and then we had a traffic cluster mess.
and
Well,
this was
and we can
after?
just, and that's
This
that,
was before the parade
that's the parade.
started.
And so we can discuss that when we have our meeting with Pat Hickey and them with the Hibernians. I'll bring that up.
And it's really more our issue with, you know.
Yeah, well, Master Sergeant Mattingly comes to those meetings with us. We'll discuss that and make sure we address it. So, but that doesn't really have, the block party is a totally
Remember some of that
separate.
discussion last year, Mayor, right after the parade, we talked about.
Well, the
how-
biggest thing, I left last year, I didn't stay for the whole parade, because it was the day West was in the final tournament, and I went to Peoria.
Right.
But we did talk about how the kids were coming out, because there was so many people on a nice day, they were getting out into the street, and it got dangerous there around the square. We talked about that.
We got very dangerous between Charles and Oak.
But you're saying before the streets were closed off?
Right.
Okay.
Well, we will address, if you can put a paragraph
I will.
to me or to Jenny, but when they have their final planning, we have a final planning review meeting, we meet with them, then we'll go over it. Okay?
Thanks.
So do I hear a motion to approve that long list of communications and requests? That was coming from, trying to think where we started, Jenny. Let's see here.
12A,
12A going,
12L.
okay, everybody understand that? 12A going to 12L. Do I hear a motion? Alderman Schaefer, second by Alderman Consilla. Do I hear discussion on those, any other communications besides the one? Hearing none, all in favor of approving these communications, I'm going to ask for a roll call. This is a big list.
Okay. Hazel?
Aye.
Consilla?
Aye.
Pusa?
Aye.
Randall? Tyler? Anthony? Ovian? Schaefer?
Aye.
Dintelman? Gah? Steele? Wygant? Elmore? Wiggington?
Motion carries for that long list. There's no petitions this evening. I'd ask for a motion to read by title only, Resolution 3343. Motion by Consilla, second by Schaefer, to read Resolution 3343 by title only. All in favor of that motion signify by saying aye. Aye. Oppose? Motion carries. What, did we lose somebody?
I lost my thing. It's all good.
I thought you'd probably knock mine off again.
I tried. 14A, Resolution 3343, a resolution amending the annual budget of the City of Belleville, Illinois for the fiscal year beginning on the first day of May 2018 and ending on the 30th day of April 2019.
Do I hear a motion by Alderman Consilla, second by Alderman Pusa, to approve Resolution 3343? Any discussion on that resolution? Roll call. I'm sorry?
I didn't get a chance to bring this up. How does this affect our taxes for the incoming year?
This is the budget.
This is for the budget here.
I understand, sir.
How-
Yeah, the tax levy's the next one.
Tax levy is the next one. So okay, so the resolution ordinance approval is, we have a motion, we have a second. If there's no other questions for that item, roll call.
Consilla?
Aye.
Pusa?
Aye.
Randall? Tyler? Anthony? Ovian? Schaefer? Dintelman? Gah? Steele? Wygant. Elmore. Wiggington.
Aye.
Hazel.
Motion carries. I'm going to ask that we would, I'm asking for a motion to read by title only, ordinance number 8286. Do I hear that motion?
Yeah.
Motion by Goss, second by Hazel. All in favor of reading ordinance 8286 by title only signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries.
15A, ordinance 8286, 2018, an ordinance providing for the annual tax levy upon real estate situated within the corporate limits of the city of Belleville in the county of St. Clair in the state of Illinois, subject to taxation for the fiscal year commencing on the first day of May 2018 and ending on the 30th day of April 2019.
Do I hear a motion to approve that? Pusa and second by Steele. Discussion.
I just had a question regarding, how does this affect, on average, what our tax increase will be for 2019?
I will let our finance director answer that question.
Okay, so as mentioned in your packets, we do not have the final EAV from the county yet. So we don't know what the rates will be for each individual taxpayer, but our levy only went up by 0.30%. It was about $35,000 on $11.3 million. So all other things being equal, if the EAV for the entire city doesn't change, that equates to about $3 on a $100,000 house. If the EAV as a whole for the entire city goes up, it'll be less than that.
Will we be affected by the loss of population moving forward on our assessed valuation?
So population doesn't directly go into the real estate, the EAV, it's home values. I mean, you could say if you're losing population and the homes are sitting vacant, that could affect the real estate values. But typically over the last several years, the EAV has inched up, very small, but inched up over the last several years.
Well, between 2010 and 2016, this is according to the IML, we lost $140,000 a year that the state would go ahead and send us.
That's
But that's per capita tax.
That's
which is completely-
LGDF.
yeah,
That's the income
completely
tax.
separate.
That's the income tax.
Yes.
City lost.
Right, not real estate tax.
And that's partly because the state elected officials had cut us several years ago, and we're trying to get it back, but we're still down.
But won't this directly come back and affect us on our real estate due to loss of population? Even though it's loss of income tax that the state would go ahead and send back to us. At some point in time, we've got to make up that money.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to talk about other revenue generating ideas, I mean, yeah, you could replace that income tax with real estate tax, but our real estate taxes, one would argue, are so high right now. I don't know that that's the answer.
That's the problem.
Right.
Thank you.
And as you know, Alderman, our real estate tax primarily is to pay pensions. That's the biggest thing we pay with our real estate tax. Okay, we have a motion and a second. I wanted to do the levy individual, so we have a motion and a second to approve ordinance 8286, which sets the annual levy for the next year. If there's no further questions, I'd ask for, I'm sorry.
Are the dates right on that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
Yeah, no.
It's our
we went-
fiscal year.
We went through it a couple times.
All right, okay, because I'm.
Yeah, no, it is.
Okay, all right.
If there's no further questions, I'll ask for a roll call vote.
Pusa.
Aye.
Randall. Tyler. Anthony. Ovian. Schaefer.
Aye.
Dillman. Gah. Steele. Wygant. Elmore. Wiggington. Hazel.
Aye.
Kinsella.
Aye.
Motion carries. Do you prefer to do the next one separate also, or you want to read the rest of them as a group? Huh? Do the next one, that's what I was going to do. So I'd ask for a motion to read ordinance number 8287. Do I hear that motion? Pusa, second by Schaefer. Any discussion on that? All in favor of reading 8287 by title only, all signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Ordinance 8287, 2018, an ordinance
That's what I was
abating
gonna
all
do.
taxes hereto levied for the year 2018 to pay the principal of an interest on general obligation bond to the city of Belleville, Illinois.
Do I hear a motion to approve that? Schaefer? Do I hear a second? Second by Anthony. Do I hear discussion? Roll call.
Randall. Tyler. Anthony. Ovian. Schaefer. Dintelman. Gah. Steele. Wygant. Elmore. Wiggington. Hazel. Kinsella. Pusa.
Aye.
Motion carries. Now, as we go from 15C and through the rest of the ordinances, does anyone have a problem if we read the rest of them as a group? Okay, at this time, I would ask for a motion to read ordinance 8288, 8289, 8290, 8291, 8292, 8293, 8294, and 8295 by title only and as a group. Motion by Alderman Dittelman, second by Alderman Schaefer. Any discussion on that? All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Oppose? Motion carries. Now you can read the whole group.
Okay. 15C, ordinance 8288, 2018, an ordinance amending Article 15, land usage of the revised Code of Ordinances of the City of Belleville by adding chapters 164 infill development program. 15D, ordinance 8289, 2018, an ordinance amending Title 11 Business Regulations, Chapter 119, Healing Arts and Massage Services, Section 119.99, penalty of the revised Code of Ordinances of the City of Belleville, Illinois. 15E, ordinance 8290, 2018, an ordinance amending Title 3 Administration, Chapter 31 Officials and Employees General Administration, Section 31.017, C2, C1, and Section 31.017, D7, policy prohibiting sexual harassment, a revised Code of Ordinances of the City of Belleville, Illinois. 15F, ordinance 8291, 2018, an ordinance amending Title 9 General Regulations, Chapter 94 Parks and Recreation, Section 94.01T Park Regulations of the revised Code of Ordinances of the City of Belleville, Illinois. 15G, ordinance 8292, 2018, an ordinance authorizing sale, conversion of personal property, 2003, Ford Taurus, VIN 1FA FP55U43G207331, Housing Department vehicle. 15H, ordinance 8293, 2018, an ordinance authorizing sale and conversion of personal property, 2004, Ford Taurus, VIN 1FA FP55SX4G192771, Housing Department vehicle. 15I, ordinance 8294, 2018, an ordinance authorizing sale and conversion of personal property, 2004, Dodge Dakota, VIN 1D7HG32K94S746476, Housing Department vehicle. 15J, ordinance 8295, 2018, an ordinance authorizing sale and conversion of personal property, 2003, Crown Victoria, VIN 2FA FP71W03X211051, Housing Department vehicle.
I ask for a motion to approve ordinances number 8288 through 8295 as just read. Alderman Dittelman, second by Alderman Steele. Any discussion with those ordinances as they were read? Roll call.
Tyler? Anthony? Ovian? Schaefer? Dintelman? Gah? Steele? Wygant? Elmore? Wiggington? Hazel? Kinsella? Pusa? Randall?
Motion carries. We go on. Unfinished business? I don't know of any. Miscellaneous and new business. I'd ask for a motion to approve the motor fuel claims, $14,810.24. Alderman Gah, second by Alderman Pusa. Any discussion about the motor fuel claims? Roll call.
Anthony? Ovian? Schaefer? Dintelman? Gah? Steele? Wygant? Elmore? Wiggington? Hazel? Kinsella? Pusa? Randall? Tyler?
Motion carries. We will, I think the city attorney is going to send out a memo the next day or two to all of you, updating you on one situation he's been working on, but there's no need to go into executive session. So unless somebody else, I'm missing something, I'd ask for a motion for adjournment. Schaefer, second by Pusa. Any discussion about adjournment? All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Opposed can stay.